AM 560, The Answer.
Welcome back to the Sean Thompson Show. This is Jim Iuorio. I am subbing for Sean on Monday and Tuesday this week. Please join us at 312-642-5600, although the clock is ticking. We do have a caller waiting on the line. It's a Mary in Arlington Heights who is definitely not my sister and one of my closest confidants and a listener to AM 560 every day. Mary, can you hear me now, Mary, or no?
Yes.
Yes. Thanks, Jimmy. By the way, and it says on here that you're going to call in to tell me I'm doing a great job. You would call and tell me I was doing a great job if I fumbled everything in this whole show and couldn't get a sentence out without it going sideways. So you telling me I did a great job means nothing. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, I've learned some substantive things like turn Chicago red, flip Chicago red. I'm going to...
Yeah, that was a cool interview, wasn't it?
Now.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I really do like the energy. I love Sean's energy as well. And I just want to thank you. I thought the last thing you said struck a chord with me. About
I know, you're more religious than I, and I want to be more religious. I respect that about you and Vince. And for you guys, you people listening, is that there are so many, like, I'm surprised I only got 2 Iuorios calling tonight. There's millions of us. And we all have, some different characteristics. And my sister and my brother Vince are such great people of faith, and they're such a good kind of a beacon for me to try to be better. And I appreciate that to you, Mary. That's the last nice thing I'm ever going to say to you.
Oh, good. Okay. I appreciate that. And I just keep trying. I feel like I'm a learner, a lifetime learner.
Keep swinging.
I learn from you. And I keep swinging, and the thing you said about that, I'm working on that too.
Okay.
Every day is a way that we can try to do better.
Amen. All right, I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay,
have fun. See you.
Bye. Bye. Thanks.
We are going now to Carrie in Crown Point, who wants to speak about the Pope and why they won't speak out against radical Islam. Carrie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Jim.
It's funny. Okay, hold on. I have a question for you because I saw it come up as Carrie, Kerry, and I can't remember what's the girl's name spelling and this the boy's name spelling, actually, right?
Mine would be Cary. Actually, I'm a junior. My grandfather met Cary Grant in an overseas hospital during World War II. He was in the Philippines. He was at the Battle of Leyte Gulf. He was in New Guinea. So my grandfather met Cary Grant, and my dad was George for 7 days, and then my grandmother got a telegram. His name is Cary.
I love that story, by the way. That's fantastic. Cary Grant is just the epitome of class and style out of Hollywood before it got crazy, weird, and woke. But what do you want to talk about, Cary?
Pope Benedict was the last pope to call out radical Islam. Our media attacked him. The world attacked him. And I think the pope we have now, he was just in the Middle East where there are almost no original Christians left. They're afraid to speak out. Just like Flager on the South Side, he has violence attack his church after he is speaking out against Trump. They just don't like Trump. And they're basically anything that looks like they're conservative and anything with Trump to do with it or common sense, they don't speak out against. Yeah. It's maddening. It's sickening.
I agree. That's why our job becomes so much more important is that all of a sudden if we stand up when everyone else is sitting down and shutting up, then that's what we're supposed to do, right?
Muslims are scared to death, too. Look at how many we helped in Afghanistan.
Amen.
There was the Muslim girl on the cover of Time, and now, Biden fumbled that, so let's just not even talk about it.
No question. I am certain that there are tons of wonderful Muslims who follow the peaceful part of the religion, but we cannot ignore. And again, by the way, you want to look at Christians. Back in the time of the Crusades, there was radical Christians who were trying to spread it probably a little more aggressively than they should have. Those times are gone. Christianity seems to me like a much more gentle religion now than it's ever been before, and we have to worry about radical Muslim. Thank you so much for calling in, Carrie. You're the man.
You got.
We are coming up upon a hard out, which I did want to say again. I know I thanked you guys once before, but this to me is an amazing opportunity to connect with people again. And we all sit back and we say, "Oh, city of Chicago," like it's the punchline to some joke. But we have to remember the city of Chicago is marvelous. It's fantastic. When you get, okay, it's not fantastic in the middle of the winter, but you go mid-April to mid-October, it is the best place to be on the planet. Love the city of Chicago. Love doing this show with you guys. Thank you. Sean Thompson Show. I'm Jim Iuorio. Thanks for joining us.